Hey guys, Danny here. I've got something rather interesting for you today. We're going to take a look at this surveillance vehicle. This product was sent to me by GearBest for review. As always, if you'd like to buy this product, I'll put a link down in the description for you. This is a really interesting little product. It's got a camera on the front that you can pan up and down. It's also four-wheel drive. It's got a little antenna here on the top. What you do is you hook this up to your home network via Wi-Fi, and you can control this via your smartphone even if you're not at your house. So you can do this via 4G. This thing is really cool. It even has infrared on it. It has a little charging dock that it can automatically return to only if it's visible by the infrared. This is really cool, so it charges by itself. I've been really impressed by this thing. It actually works really well and has decent camera quality. I'm going to be unboxing this and then I'll give you my final review. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox this. See what we get. Instruction manual. Of course, we've got the car itself. Has a really nice weight to it. It's quite heavy. Very cute design. Quite the look of this. This looks like it could be some sort of charging dock. Got a USB charging cable here. And also an antenna. This screws onto the car. So I'm going to set this up. It will probably need charging, and then we will give this a little test run and see exactly what this can do. So the vehicle has two ways of charging. It can be charged via this dock, which has two pins on the bottom which touch the bottom of the car, and then it charges. The vehicle can automatically reverse into this when it has low battery or via pressing a button on the app. It also has a connection underneath the car so you can plug in the cable directly. Here's a little demonstration for you. You can see the car spins until the rear of the car picks up the infrared sensor on the dock. Best place is up against the wall. You can see it has a little bit of trouble here, but it actually normally works really well. The car also has a panable camera, which you can see here. It works really well and seems to be a good quality. There is this little white LED looking diode on the top of the camera, but I'm not actually sure what this does because I couldn't see any options for a light or anything like that, but I may have missed something here. The car is also very easy to maneuver and is pretty maneuverable. Sorry for the video quality here, guys. The car also has the ability to transmit audio. You simply hold a button, say what you want, and then let go, as you can see here.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
It also has the ability of two-way communication, which you can turn off. So when this is on, the car will transmit anything you say in your phone instantly, and it will also transmit any audio back to you. This is a really cool little feature, and I really like this. You can record clips straight to your phone by the touch of a button, and as you can see, the video quality actually isn't bad. Here we can see the night vision feature in action. This is simply turned on and off on the app on the phone. There's two little LEDs on the front of the device. They only point forwards and don't change in direction when you pan the camera, but they still work relatively well. As you can see here, when they're off, you pretty much can't make me out except my outline, and when it's on, I think it makes quite a big difference. And of course, now let's have a look at the app. You can see at the bottom right of the screen you've got your controls. They're very simple. You just drag left, right, up or down if you want to move in that direction. The turning can be a little bit fast sometimes, so you kind of have to tap it, but you can change the speed settings in the app, which makes it a bit easier to control. You can see you've also got a battery indicator status, which is really nice. It also changes when the device is charging, so you can check remotely to make sure that it's got into the charger successfully. This is a really nice feature. You've also got your microphone button at the bottom left, which lets you record and instantly transmit a message. You've got your take picture and video button just above those, and then you've got your pan down and up camera button, which you just see me use here. You've also got a setting to change the quality of your feed from VGA to 720. You've got some basic settings. You can change the password for the device, which I'd recommend doing as it's set to a standard default password, so definitely make sure you change that. There was also two other icons on the smartphone which I couldn't actually work out what they did. One of them, when I pressed it, the device just seemed to kind of turn around in circles, so I'm not sure what that is. And overall the app was really good. It crashed a couple of times, but it was quite rare, and it didn't really seem to happen when I was using the app heavily. It was just kind of when I started up a few times. But overall the app was pretty solid. I was really pleased with it. It worked really well, so definitely a thumbs up there. Overall, I've been really impressed with this little car. It's so cool and it works really well. It was really easy to set up, surprisingly easy. I simply logged onto the car via Wi-Fi, so you can control this from point to point with your phone just via a Wi-Fi connection like you would a Wi-Fi drone. But what I did, which is still really easy to do, you log into the car and then you connect it to your home network via Wi-Fi. And then even if you're not at your house, you can control this via 4G or any other means you want to connect back. So you just use an app which is really simple to use. The interface is intuitive and again really simple. I was really surprised by how well this works even over 4G. The FPV feed is quite good and fairly responsive. It's quite easy to drive also. The panable camera works really well. I really like this feature. The infrared is also quite decent. The infrared is on the front here, so you only get a good quality vision in front of the vehicle. If you pan up, it doesn't always give you the best vision, but it works really well nonetheless. I really love this little charging dock and the way you can hit a button and the car will return to this. This does actually have to be in view of the vehicle because it uses infrared to find its way back here. So if you have the car in a different room, it won't, intelligently go into the room where this is. So it has to basically be in distance. So they pick each other up by a sensor on the back of the car and then a sensor in here. So as long as these are in viewing distance, it can be quite far away. It will basically do a little spin, and once it hits the infrared, it will then reverse onto the charger. Really love this feature. It's really cool. When I first got this product, I was a little bit skeptical of how well it would work, but it really appeals to my inner child, being able to drive this thing around remotely. And yeah, it's kind of like a little gadget spy vehicle, but this could have quite a few applications. It couldn't really be used outside because you need to be connected to your network. But again, it's a lot of fun to use, and you can use this to check, on your house. If you're not there, you can drive it around and check on things. So it probably will have its uses to some people, but for me, it was just fun to play around with, and it's a really cool little toy. So if you're thinking of buying this, I would definitely give it a thumbs up. It works really well, and it does exactly what it says it will do. So as always, if you'd like to buy this product, you'll find a link down in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.